Hi YouTube. It's going to be my first video, and I was doing a lot of looking around on YouTube, and I didn't find a whole lot of information about the Marlin lever action guns. And I've been so fortunate that I own all three of them, and in owning all three of them, I have the Marlin 22, the Marlin 30-30, and the Marlin 308. They're all excellent guns. They've shot hundreds and hundreds of rounds through them and never jammed once. But I'm going to show you today on how to take apart the Marlin 30-30. It's the lever action 30-30. It's a good rifle, and I'm going to show you on the Marlin 22. And with the Marlin 22, what you want to do, Marlin 22 is simple. You got a big screw right here. What you want to do, you're going to need a big screwdriver and a little one. And what you want to do is pull the big screwdriver, pull this big bolt out. This big bolt's going to kind of hang there, alright? You always want to make sure that it's empty. And then, it's kind of not an exact science, but you wiggle it till it comes apart. And then once it comes apart, you have your hammer, or your bolt assembly, your lever assembly, your trigger, and all the screws. You can take this stuff out and clean it. For my lever assembly, right here, this was scratching the inside of the gun. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it was scratching the inside of the gun, so I took it out and filed it down a little bit. But to put it back together, it's, you just slip it in there, and you slip the front end in like that, and then you slide it together, and then you just put the big screw back in, and you're set to go. And you don't want to torque on it because it's a kind of a smaller, finer thread. So just hand tight's good. Alright, so there's the 22. I'm going to set the 22 up here against the stove. And the 308. So you got your 308 and your Marlin 30-30. Alright, they're going to come apart the exact same. They're going to exactly the same as far as taking this all down. The only difference with the 308 is going to be that when you pull this part right here with your hanger assembly for your strap, you pull the two screws out of here, you're going to pull a screw out of here, and then this is all going to slide apart. It's relatively simple, but everything else is the same as far as the 308 and the 30-30 go. So let me show you now how to take apart the 30-30. First thing you want to do when you're field stripping a 30-30, or any gun in that case, you want to make sure that the chamber's empty and there's no rounds. You can cycle it a few times and it's empty. Okay, you want to decock your hammer. Okay, now so after you decock your hammer, what you want to do is take your little screwdriver, okay, and you're going to take your little screwdriver and you're going to loosen the lever screw. And if you can't get it with the little one, the big one's always helpful. And I can't get it with that one. So